Greetings and salutations. I am JF Jim Straw. As you can see, the old man finally figured out how to make a video and put it on the internet. This will just give me another way for me to provide you with practical instructions in the arts and sciences of making money, based upon my over 50 years of experience. The question for today is, are you stepping over dollars to pick up dimes? You may well be if you don't recall the words of Willie Sutton. Willie Sutton, as you know, was a notorious bank robber. From the late 1920s until 1952, Willie robbed 100 banks, stealing upwards of $2 million. That's over $25 million in today's money. During that same time, he also managed to escape from 3 maximum security prisons. But old Willie just kept going back to robbing banks. When they asked him why he robbed banks, Willie purportedly told them because that's where the money is. Now, whether Willie said it or not, in your money-making endeavors, you have to remember to go where the money is. So where is the money? Well, the internet seems to be all-pervasive. But in actuality, but statistically, the internet only represents about 2% of the money in our economy. That's right, just 2%. That's the whole internet, not just the little pieces you know about. Alright, so there's some money on the internet. Where is most of the money? Believe it or not, statistically, 90% of the money is in your local economy. If you live in a metropolitan area, you've probably got more money in your area than there is on the entire internet. When was the last time you took a drive down through your local business district? Or took a walk through the shopping malls, the areas where the businesses are? Have you seen what they sell, how they sell it, who they sell it to? Believe me, there are a lot of opportunities right there if you take a look and see. Beyond that, don't overlook the resources in your local area. As an example, here recently I needed an adapter to connect my new computer interface with my high-speed laser printer. I went out on the internet, as you probably would, and did a search for the adapter. I got, I think, about 100,000 hits. The first page or two had the same genre of equipment, but didn't have the particular adapter or even one like it that I wanted. I think it was about the 5th or 6th page of the hittings that I finally found one that actually had the adapter I needed. The price was reasonable, but it was 3 weeks delivery, unless I wanted to pay $12.95 for delivery within a week. I went to get my credit card. My wife asked, "What are you doing?" I told her, "Well, I found the adapter. I'm going to get it in about a week." She said, "Well, did you check with the local computer stores?" I hadn't, because I work on a Mac. I didn't figure they'd have one. But I picked up the phone and called the computer store. The first one I called didn't have it. Matter of fact, they didn't even know what it was. The second store actually had it. It was used, but they had one. And because they were local, they guaranteed it. If it wasn't right, they'd make it right or give me a refund. And it didn't cost me $12.95 for shipping either. I went and picked it up that afternoon. Don't overlook the resources in your local area. The internet's out there and it looks like it's all pervasive. It's got everything. Believe me, there's an awful lot you're missing if you haven't looked in your local economy. Beyond that, I'd be willing to bet you've got one of the most powerful business tools available in your home right now. That's your telephone book and Yellow Pages. Your local telephone book and Yellow Pages lists all of the buyers and sellers in your area. All of them. They're there. All you have to do is look for them. But 9 out of 10 people have never really taken the time to look at their telephone book or go through the Yellow Pages unless they're looking for a phone number. Matter of fact, back when my wife and I traveled extensively for business, we check into the hotel, motel, whatever. While the wife unpacked the luggage, I'd spend a half hour to an hour just reading over the telephone book, going through the Yellow Pages. I'd be willing to bet I could go into just about any area of this country and within 30 days pick up an extra $5,000 to $10,000 cash just going through the telephone book. Don't overlook the obvious. Don't overlook your local area. 90% of the money is in your local economies. Don't overlook it. There are more opportunities there than you'll ever find searching the internet. And they're a lot easier to find than they are on the internet, believe me. Don't step over a dollar to pick up a dime. Go where the money is in your local area, but don't underestimate the power of the internet. It's still a powerful marketplace. Just don't use it exclusively. Well, that's our lesson for today. Until next time, keep well.